right, so here is the next creative element that you can do. Let's say that you've got just this kind of weird extra space and you're not quite sure what to do with it. One of the options you can do, and this counts as a creative element, so I still have my creative element layer selected. One of the options I can do is put in a QR code. So let's say that I'm doing a sports page and I want to include a link in the paper for people to go find all of the sporting events at our school. So what I can do is I can go over to QR. I just Googled QR Creator and I'm just clicking on the first one here, okay? You just have to copy the text that you want, or the website, sorry, that you want there. And so here's our calendar, our school calendar. So I'm just gonna Command C, click over here, Command V, and it's gonna create this little frame over here. And then down here, it says download JPEG. So I'm going to click on download. And I'm just going to get rid of that. And it's being generated. And so we'll wait for a second. And it's going to title it frame. So you can see that I've made a couple of QR codes because this is the 9th time I've done this over the course of the year, and I haven't deleted any of the QR codes. So next thing I'm going to do, so it's in, if you download something, it's in your downloads folder. And this one is frame 9. So I'm going to go back over to InDesign and I'm going to go to File, Place, and my downloads is arranged by the last date that something was downloaded. So it's just right at the top there. If yours isn't, you can always click on that. If you click on anything across the top, it changes your finder. So I'm going to click on Date Modified. And there's my frame. I'm going to double click. And maybe I just need it to fit like this one little space right here. So I'm going to do this like that. And then I'm going to need it to move up a little bit. Maybe I need it a little bit smaller, so I'm going to hold Command and Shift. And when I hold Command and Shift, it makes it a little bit smaller. Oops. Make sure you don't hit that hand in the middle because that separates the frame from the image. But now I've got this QR code, and then I can write, if I make a little text box above that, I can do something like this that says, scan this code for a full list of Bellevue West activities. I want to take the hyphenation off so it looks like that. I want to make sure that I'm using the right font, which for us again is Montserrat. I'm going to make this one regular, but because it's body text, we're going to bump that down to 9. And then make that text box just a little bit smaller so that it clicks right there. And there we have just something that fills up some awkward, what we call awkward white space. So that's one way that you can add a QR code to your newspaper.